Welcome to E360 TV, the live streaming and on-demand destination for influential voices and enlightened audiences. We offer trending, grassroots, and purpose-driven content across a diverse range of interests. E360 TV is more than just watching programs. We offer the ability to interact with live shows connecting audiences to real, authentic influencers and storytellers while streaming to millions of devices. Real experiences. Raw conversations. One destination for it all. E360 TV.
Hello, hello, hello. I have a question for you. Have you ever felt completely lost? You know, seeking purposeful direction that could and should propel your mission within your divine journey to that next level, but still it hasn't happened. Well, my name is Lauren Michaels Harris, and I'm the founder of P3, the Journey Series. People come to me because they're wounded, many are scared, and even there are those who are bruised simply because they feel that they are increasingly, for whatever reason, losing their ability to dream. Now, this P3 program is not for a person who's just looking to start a business, no, but rather for those of you out there who have been on your journey and you've been navigating within your divine purpose, but you still desire to elevate to that level that you have not reached yet. If this is appealing, if this describes you, then I want to have a chat with you. I want to hear your story. So use the link below to get registered for your free seat at P3, the Journey Series. And let's get started, one story at a time. I'll see you inside. Click the link. On July 4th, 1962, I found myself in the lost and found of mankind. Just because something finds its way to the lost and found doesn't mean that it wants to be there. Just because something finds its way to the lost and found doesn't mean that the person who lost it doesn't care for that lost item.
You are writing moments that people will learn from, grow from, and heal through for thousands of years. Together, we are co-authoring a unique moment in time. That DNA, those fingerprints, they're going to be gone. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. But it is your story that they will tell for thousands of years. But only if you leave it. Things that do not serve you must go. The longer you wait, the more time you give them to trick you into serving them. 22 homes in foster care, everything I wore as a scar, as a shame, things that started like Velcro on my spirit. After just a few months, then years, then decades, I had believed myself into believing that they were indelible tattoos. Sometimes we have to be broken down to appreciate the view once we start getting up. I want you to leave this place and know that you have been changed. Why? How do I know it's true? Because each of you has just changed.
Need I spell it out before you get it, baby? Show me Honey, I'll show you mine. I'll show you mine. Boy, I'm standing right here holding up a sign, shamelessly displaying my state of mind. But you walk right past me, pretending like you don't see what's yours for the taking tonight.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. My rhythm is still a little bit off. I'm beginning to believe my family members are right. They call me Uncle Carlton when we do those little line dances at reunions and stuff, you know, because they tell me my only dance is this one. That unusual. I can dance. I just can't do choreograph. Seriously, I can do some freestyle, though. You best believe. Welcome to today's installment. It's the Christmas show here on Bathrobe Moments. I'm so excited. We have a couple people that have never been here before, and all the regulars, you know how they are. I'll show up. I like to make an entrance. That's most of them. Divas, they're on their way. They've been texting left and right, but you're here. I'm here, and we have a couple guys downstairs in the green room that are here. How are you doing? This is the week, you guys. This is it. At the end of this week, most people around the world. This isn't like Thanksgiving where it's U.S. only. It's international. Christmas is celebrated internationally. And so at the end of this week, not only will it be the end of a run of 8 years, it'll be the final show of the season that is live. We'll still be broadcasting via replay until we come back off our hiatus and we return on January 6th. New set every year. You know, we always have a new set. We have a new show opener. And this year, when we come back on the 6th, God is good. I just got this news yesterday. And also another show on the Trajectory Network. Yay. Congratulations to Amy Joy, the host of Get Your Shit Together. That's the real name of the show. Amy Joy on my network. And both of us were picked up for syndication. Yay. So we're going to be on Pluto. We're going to be on Tubi. There's a whole list. I'll get it to you. The package comes today. Going to be a little different look to the show because of it. But God is good. 8 years, man, I'm so excited and could not have done it without you. And I tell you all the time, I wouldn't want to, seriously. But I want you to know something. No matter where this goes, I've been saying this since day one. And some of you out there listening have been with me since day one when we were out with this same phone, y'all. I still ain't changed it. In the driveway. And you helped me learn how to be more of just who I am. And I thank you for that because now we're syndicated. Yay. I am so excited. They told me. I said, well, what does that mean? And there's like, because they were like on the phone. They were like, why aren't you screaming? I was like, okay. They said, Lauren, 60 million additional screens. And I was like, oh, okay. So God is good, you guys. I see some of the others have come. We're going to get started. It's the Christmas show, everybody. And so tell a friend, phone a friend, get them in here. The experts are on their way in. Charles,
yes,
always
sir.
try to be different from everybody. Oh, Charles, man, turn that phone. Can you turn it in landscape?
Yeah.
That'll bring. Oh no, your head's too big. Can you turn it back? Your head's too big. It's just that head too big on in that one. No. You guys remember Charles? Charles and I did, I don't know, for almost what? How long did we do the show? Over a year too, right?
Yeah.
Bathrobe Moments After Dark.
Yeah. Beautiful show. Beautiful show.
We used to do. That's what those smoking jacks were. Instead of coffee and robes, we were in smoking jackets drinking liquor and cussing up a storm. It was fun. Oh, sorry, Andrew. Every time Andrew's here, I'm on my P's and Q's. Okay, welcome. We've got Andrea Harrison, show up strategist in the house. Charles Maddox, Emmy award-winning television film producer, director. Can I mention it? I know you hate for me to do this, but he's from the famous family of the Marleys.
right? Yeah, man. Okay,
Yes,
there he is.
man.
And we have the reset coach, Tracy Randolph, also the host of Film Talk and the Whole Living Show right here on the Trajectory and E360 networks. Boxer up in the top, bestie to Evander Holyfield. Craig Steele has his own story. He doesn't need to ride on the coattails, but they are best friends. You should see his what's that called, Craig? That room with all that stuff in it?
My memorabilia room.
Memorabilia room. Y'all, woo! Okay. And newcomer Jonathan. Say your one of them bougie last names is French. You know, black folks can't talk French. What is it? I can't speak French. Croissant. There. What is that? What's your name, Jonathan?
It is Briere.
Okay, whatever. Jonathan B. John B. Jonathan Briere. Nice to have you here. Loving the sweater. Now, and Andrea, thank you for your glasses. The rest of you, Scrooges and Tracy, you know better.
I got Merry Christmas behind me. You can't really see it though.
I just want to go around the circle. Is it a square? Okay. We're gonna start with the ladies. And go and just say where you're at in the world, what you do. So we'll start with the ladies first. Charles. That's because he was in my comment section the other day cutting up. Told you I was
Yeah. I'm a little quiet now because I just woke up. But
good.
Well,
that makes you my prey.
I woke up late and I from a nightmare because I knew I was going to see you this morning. So it was, but yeah. So I'll go first. But obviously, as Lauren said, I'm really a health advocate that produces television shows based on health-related conditions. And we do a really good job of that. We've got some shows airing on major networks such as PBS, Discovery, TLC, you name it. We're doing a really good job, and we've got a new launch coming out this week too, as well, on BlackDoctors.org. Our longevity series that's doing really well, and we're working on some other big shows with Marvin Sapp. We're going to go into a mega church and change the health of a whole congregation. We've got a menopause series with Cheryl Swoops, WNBA legend, and some other good things. So we're staying busy,
lots of good things. 2025 year is going to be the year of Jubilee. That's the download.
It's got to be. It's got to be.
Yes, and I believe for all believers and people who are healing and pouring into the world, get ready. Your blessing, your miracle is on the way. It really is. It really is. Okay, let's go to Miss Tracy.
Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is the Reset Coach. Like yourself, Charles, I am a health advocate as well, just because of my own story. I'm a cancer thriver, so I am focused on helping people live healthy lifestyles and being proactive instead of reactive about health. I have 2 television shows right here on the Trajectory TV network called Film Talk, and we talk about issues that women normally talk about around the table that we are now bringing to the public, and then the Whole Living Show, and that is everything health, wellness, and awareness.
Beautiful. Thank you, Tracy. Okay, get ready. If you and Miss Andrea, use your inside voice. I'm just playing. Unmute. And Andrea, before we get started, all serious, I know you've had a rough week. You're muted. And yeah, a rough week, lost a couple family members. But thank you for being here, for showing up and being who you are. You don't just talk it, you walk it, and we thank you for that. Talk to the people. What's going on?
Thank you so much, Dr. Lauren, for having me here. The last couple of days has been just a lot, to say the least, but I'm here and I'm grateful to be here. Thank you always for opening your platform to me. As the Chief Shine Officer and Show Up Strategist, what I do is I help women to identify their worth so that they can stop hiding, come out of the shadows, show up and shine with confidence. And we are just a group of people who absolutely love on each other, support each other, and we continue to walk in confidence towards our purpose so that we can shine the light for other people to do the same.
And walking with confidence is important. You can't walk with your back all bent over, head hanging. lip down to the ground. You got to walk like you mean it, right?
Yeah.
Andrea, thank you. And Andrea has, I'm telling you guys, ladies, if you're looking for community, you found it. Get in there. And I'm telling you, you have some of your Shine crew ain't no joke, for real. I'm serious. You got to thank you for being here today. I know you have a lot going on. Go upstairs right above you. If this was the Brady Bunch, Jan Brady would be right there, but instead it's Craig Steele. Craig, how are you? Who
Doing
you beat
great.
up? Who you beat? How many people you beat up this week?
No, I haven't beat up anybody. I don't beat up nobody.
Craig's a boxer.
I try to help people. Former boxer.
You still get in the ring.
No, I can't. I had brain surgery from it years ago, and I can't.
You did?
Yeah, but I'm a former. Yeah, I box and I train boxers and I manage boxers and own a commercial paint contracting company, and I'm a mental health advocate. I've suffered from OCD and anxiety disorders for most of my life, where it's been disabling at times, and I like speaking to people and encouraging them. I'm also an author. I have a published book, and I like doing podcasts and stuff like that, trying to bring mental health awareness and helping others and give them encouragement and hope.
Oh, I didn't give you. Wait, there's your close up. I had to give you your close up. Now that accent of yours, is obvious that you grew up in New York City.
No, I'm from Texas. Good old Texas. Yeah.
In the green room, he and Jonathan were talking. He's like, "Yeah, and I do all the things." I was like, "I gotta love him. That's my boy." Thank you, Craig. Thank you. Craig's got a lot of things happening in the new. You guys keep your eyes and ears open for everything he's got coming. And now the youngster in the room, but boy, let me tell you, this guy, Jonathan Briere. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing with your name for real, Jonathan. Jonathan, talk to the people. Tell them all the great things. This guy, let me tell you guys. Right. If I had a son, I'd want him to be just like you. Go ahead, Jonathan. Tell everybody what you're up to nowadays.
Oh man, feels like I'm doing everything nowadays, really. Where do I start? I'm a software engineer, and I have a few books published. Like most of the people on the call, I'm a very big health advocate. I advocate for mental health and people just naturally finding inner peace and enlightenment in their lives. And I do coach people as a meditation teacher and just general transformation coach on different areas, help them overcome their limiting beliefs, their internal conflicts, and whatever ways that they get in their own way in their own lives. So there's that. I'm a big writer. I write for top publications like Entrepreneur and Fast Company. And I recently was actually casted for a big documentary. I'm sure everyone or most of the people here know about the book called The Secret, right?
Yeah.
So there was, of course, a movie afterwards with a bunch of big names like Dr. Joe Vitale, John Assaraf, everyone in there.
Nichols.
So, yeah, Marie Diamond. And so basically,
I had to throw a black person up in there. Sorry. Unless you want us to come chase you down, I suggest you start throwing us up in there too.
Okay, I got you.
I'm just playing. I'm syndicated. I can say shit now. I'm just playing. Shut up, Charles. Shut up.
Hey, Jonathan.
See,
Jonathan, I was just opening up some mail and looking at my royalty checks.
You know what? Hold on, y'all. I don't know what happened. I don't know where it went, y'all, but bye, Felicia. Anyway,
but you didn't let me finish. And this is for starring in playing in the title role. Here we got one for $6.59,
nice,
and $14.26. So
those are royalty checks.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care if mine is for mine can come with as food stamps. I'm framing it. I'm serious. And Jonathan, might I add, what a spectacular ugly sweater. And it's so cute. It's not even ugly. Those reindeer are real stuffed animals. Those little
yes, they are.
Pom-poms. It's lighted. Here's this
yes, sir.
Public school. I'm not sure. I love it. And you are, where are you at, Jonathan, in the world?
I'm in Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. Yes. They're living up in a skyscraper. If
yes,
you guys
sir.
saw what he's looking at out the window, you'd be jealous.
Oh my God.
So you guys, we're here. Let me just say happy holidays to everybody. I want to ask anybody here, does anybody here celebrate anything other than Christmas? See, this is why you do these things. You don't assume. Andrea, what do you celebrate?
Well, something that you don't know is that my father was Jewish. And so
oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I ain't got nothing against the Jews, but I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm mad you just not telling me. Go ahead. Your father was Jewish.
It just never came up. But so I grew up with the Christmas tree and a menorah in the window. However, I grew up with a single mom, and Christmas was always our focus, but she wanted me to know and understand, who I am.
Yes, important. Very important. Wow. See, we learn things here as well. Now, Charles, your family is of Jamaican descent.
Yeah.
Are there any traditions in the Jamaican culture around, some, like I have Spanish friends and they make all these tamales. It's a big production. I mean, and the kids hate it because it's work.
Wait, I should have said I'm Jamaican because my mother's Jamaican.
Well, I didn't hear Jamaican. So you two have something in common.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. But we don't do anything special in Jamaica,
Not even some Christmas jerk or anything?
No, well, sorrow. Charles, tell him sorrow. We drink the sorrow and we have the black tea.
Man, them can't drink the sorrel and little things like that. But
Let me tell you one thing. See? I'm open for all roles. Did I tell y'all I turned down a horror movie a couple weeks ago?
Why is that?
I'm not trying to not sleep for a month.
Yeah.
I can't. I passed it on. Brian's gonna do it. My husband's gonna do it. Oh, it's a horror movie. Yeah, a horror movie. I was like, because first of all, how long could I be in a movie? Black people don't get killed in horror movies. They run. They don't turn around and look to see if it's following them or nothing. So it would have been a very short run. I didn't feel it was worth my time. So I want to go around and ask each of you, what is your most prominent childhood memory from Christmas? The thing that when you think of yourself as a kid, for what might have been when you got that bike, might have been when the tree fell off the top of the car in the middle of the highway, whatever. What is your fondest memory from? Look at Jonathan's came up from when you were a child. Take a minute and a half. We'll start with you, Mr. Craig.
Mine, I guess when I was young, I was trying to catch Santa Claus, so I set out a trap so I could catch him. Ended up catching my dad instead.
Santa?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Santa Claus.
Oh, you fixed it.
All right, well, I said Santa Claus.
Santa.
Yeah, Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. And it was
Santa
your dad.
Claus.
How old were you?
Oh, man, I had to be about probably 5 or 6.
So did they explain to you that there was no Santa Claus at the time?
Santa. No, they just said, they made up something that Santa Claus got caught in it or something and got out.
Oh, so you went, okay, so they got out of that.
Right, yeah.
You caught your dad. Okay, John, I put Jonathan over in the corner so we can bookend because we clearly are the only ones who got the memo. Anyway, Jonathan, what is your favorite Christmas memory?
My favorite Christmas memory, I would say, very often as a kid, we would go out to these like little drive-in light shows with all the Christmas lights and everything, and we just just go out and see all the lights and spend time with each other, and it was always a good experience going out with family and just spending time.
Yeah. Now I want to say something about this young man too, because Jonathan, you've just returned home to Texas. You had transplanted for a number of months to go and help take care of an ill family member, right?
Yes.
And I don't know many young people. I mean, he still kept his apartment and did all the things and remotely worked. And when I just want to say kudos and
thank you.
When you were telling me the story last week, I didn't really sound off like I wanted to, but I'm going to now, and I'm going to. Because I think that's really important. A lot of young people would not have done that. And so you definitely show us that family is very important. And I love that in you. So what about you, Tracy? Fondest memory?
It's always around family as well. We gather. We're a family that gathers on every holiday, every occasion. So my family, we used to open gifts on Christmas Eve. So we would all gather at a house, and The house wasn't that big, but there were a lot of people in there, so not a lot of room to move around. But that's what made it fun because
Made it fun, yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing that again this year. But me and my cousins now have decided to rent a beach house in Myrtle Beach, and we are all gathering. It's going to be a lot of us and a lot of fun crowded in one house, but it'll be good.
Can y'all say bougie?
Bougie.
Now that's bougie. Okay. Okay. Well, good. Okay. Tracy and them girls. They do good.
You ain't getting no $6 residual check.
Right. You ain't getting no $6 residual check. You got that right, Charles. That's beautiful. One other question for you, Tracy. Now, I know you have a wonderful son. I love him like a grandson. I wouldn't have known you if it wasn't for him. Because they were in my audience, the last live stage appearance I had before COVID. And where was it?
It was at the Spirituals.
What state was that?
Book launch. That was in New Jersey.
New Jersey.
My home state.
Yeah. Shout out to New Jersey. And Tracy and her family were in the audience, and I saw her son. And I just couldn't take my eyes. I went up to him and said, something special. What's your name, right? Jordan. And and then I met you, and then you started coaching with me, boom, 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 and television show, and here we are. How many years later?
Ooh, 5 years, yeah.
5 years later, here we are. Yeah. God is good.
I feel like I've known you a lifetime, though.
I do too.
Well, that's the dog years for Lauren.
See, I can mute you too. You know that. I have all the power. Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. Tracy, I want to ask you a serious question. No, Jordan's a senior in high school. Yes. So this is really the final Christmas where you guys are a solid unit as you have always been. Are you going to drop anything special in this year to mark the occasion, or just? I had a feeling.
We are actually we're going on a cruise to Europe.
Well, here we go. Here we go, boy.
I want my son to see the world. I want him to understand that there's so much more out there besides, what he's seen between North Carolina and New Jersey. So we are commemorating his graduation with a trip to Europe.
Oh, a card with a little note and a $10 bill wasn't good enough. That's what I got, right? Well, I was 40 when I got my GED, so that might have had something to do with it. I'm just playing, y'all. I graduated at 17. Thank you very much. Don't start nothing. Won't be nothing. Tracy, thank you for that. Charles, sorry to bother you from looking around the kitchen, but what about you? Fondest memory?
Well, and I'm a little sad because you told me I was like a son, and now you went and adopted somebody else on me.
Yeah, and then the Grecian formula wore off. And I saw how old you became Grady from Sanford Son. I was like, no son of mine. What's up, Papa? Grady, right?
Grady.
So tell us, what's your fondest memory? Because you grew up where? Where were you when you were, say, 7?
In Long Island. But you know what? I came from a family that, well, I wouldn't have the whole family, but I was growing up with my mom and, of course, spending time with my dad. But my mom was in a religion that didn't celebrate Christmas. So I didn't really experience that, But now I would say this is like the first year or first Christmas that I've looked at it very differently. Not that I didn't look at it in the past differently, but I think this is the first year that I've allowed myself to just enjoy the seasons, enjoy the atmosphere of what it's all about.
What it's all about, not the commercial part.
Yeah, it feels good. I even got this little light up Santa for the living room thing, and because growing up that way, once you grow up that way, even though there may not be an issue with it, you kind of put it out of your head. You kind of say, well, you know what, I'm not doing it just because of this or because of that. I'm not missing anything or anything like that. But I think this is the first year where I'm like, you know what, I've got, some amazing family and friends around me, and it feels good to just have some fun and play some Christmas songs and just enjoy that moment,
Exactly. Yes. Thank you for that.
Because I know you come from a spiritual family too as well, or we've talked about a lot of. I know you have You. I know you have your thoughts on religion.
Spiritual. Them demons.
Yeah. No, not no demons, but
you said my family. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just playing. Love you. Thank you. I was gonna say I ain't blown. I didn't blow it because I didn't get anything from them anyway. They think, oh, you don't need nothing. Thank God for my husband, right? Andrea, what is your glasses, girl? What is your favorite? She got a pair for every occasion.
I can't make you happy.
Roman candles coming out on the 4th of July. Turkey going on Thanksgiving. She got it all. I love that. She's the shine officer. But what is your favorite memory?
I can't make you happy. You talking about somebody else got the memo.
As soon as you show up, I'm happy.
Oh,
seriously.
Christmas was really amazing in my house, and so it's hard to pinpoint which one was my favorite. But the one that stands out was the year that I got 4 of my favorite gifts.
I know that's right.
I wanted. And one was a Marie Osmond doll, the life-size one, because I wanted to comb her hair. The other one was a washing machine. I don't know why I wanted that.
Oh, Gordon's here. Ooh, that's Gordon?
Yes, that's my husband.
Hey, Gordon. Gordon, handsome man. That's what my grandma would say. Ooh, he a handsome man. Then she'd say something like this. What he name is? She was so funny. What he name is? Thank you for showing up, Gordon. Good to see you, man. Keep going.
You are a mess.
Hi, Latara. So you got 4 gifts. Oh, let's go to that one. Your favorite gift ever. I'll start because this was a monumental LGBT move for me. I had been asking for an easy bake oven. I was 8. You should have seen everybody. It was a scandal. He asked for a what? I know you ain't gonna give it to him. And so I had a big ass package under the tree, and I just knew it was my easy bake oven. I opened it up. It was an NFL electric football game.
But what was the issue with the easy bake oven?
They thought it was because they had little girls on the commercial. They were sitting there waiting for the cupcakes to come out, and they on TV. Do you see any boys in that commercial? I was like, they couldn't find any who liked to cook. Right? But my thing was the Galloping Gourmet was on PBS. I said, he's a cook, it's a guy. That's how it was. But I held my ground, and then a year later, I got it. But I had to get a paper route. Do you want one? Buy it yourself. That's all I need to hear. I was making cookies and selling them. Started my my baking company when I was 10 years old. And then they let me start using the real kitchen. Yeah. Had a whole sales team and everything. So there you go. That was mine. Craig Steely, what was your favorite toy or Christmas gift that you ever received as a kid?
Well, I remember in the 80s. Remember when the boom boxes come out?
Excuse me, I graduated from high school then. So
yeah, when you carried the boom boxes. Yeah. And I remember I got a boom box and I thought that was so cool, man. I wanted one so bad. And I finally I got one. It was pretty neat.
Did you put it on your shoulder?
Oh yeah, you had to walk around. You know how it was in the 80s. You had to walk around with that stuff, Yeah.
Oh my God, I wish I had a photo to pull up right now of you. Oh man. Wait till next time. I'll have it. So a boom box we're gonna make a Christmas song from all of this at the end. So make sure you put the right thing out. Craig wants a boom box. Jonathan, favorite toy?
My favorite toy. When I think about it, I didn't get too many toys as a kid. But growing up and as I've gained more money and more affluence, I've been able to treat myself a whole lot better. And so I'd say this year I got my favorite gift. I got you may not agree with me with how great this is, but this is a Louis Vuitton cologne and Ombre Nomad. I love it so much, and it lasts forever.
You meant that.
Oh my gosh, it is amazing. Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomad, chef's kiss.
Oh my goodness! You're gonna have to wait after the show. Give me it. I might get that for Brian because I got in an argument at Macy's the other day because of their little trickery. I always give him a bottle of some type of fragrance because I only wear one. Sorry. Anyway, Wanted is my fragrance signature. But they had this thing where if you spend $150, you got 30 off. But don't you know everything was $149? And then they ring it. Oh no, that's before tax. And so you have to buy 200 and something. There is no 150. So of course I had to pull a quorum from people walking by. Excuse me, ma'am, can I get your opinion? Next thing you know, they was trying to tell me you starting to riot in the store, and I didn't want to go to jail. So anyway, I still need to get a fragrance, is why I said all that. Tracy, favorite gift?
I would say a record player.
Yes, a trip around the world.
No, I didn't get any of that.
A brand new car?
No.
A mink stole. No. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna leave you alone. Go ahead.
A record player. We were a music family. We still are a music family. So a record player was mine. But back in the day, the old ones where you could play the 45 and the album. That was mine. And really, let me really date myself, right? There was a 8-track tape on this record player.
Okay. I didn't mean to look. I was like, look, I got some albums right here. And look at the first one I pull. Ooh. Boss gas. Charles, shut up, nasty. Yeah, albums. Love them. I have a record player. So was it one of those ones you just opened up the top and played everything was in? You could carry it?
No, this thing was huge. I was a little girl. It was huge. It had an 8-track on it. It had, that for the album and the 45 and a cassette tape player on it as well.
So you just call a home entertainment center a record player because you didn't want to get called bougie and entitled again. Didn't work. Okay. All right. I was not far off when I said thank you for that. Oh, Lord. Let's go to Andrea first because I already know some. Andrea, favorite gift as a child?
Craig reminded me of something. I got a boombox as well. I'm from the Boogie Down Bronx. So, that's hot to me. But the thing is that I used to have my own talk show. And so I would record certain things off of the radio. So like, different songs and things like that to use for my intro. And then I would record my talk show. And I'm talking about, I wasn't even 9 yet.
Wow.
Yeah. And the other one was
what you do today.
And it's what I do today. Yes.
Wow. What'd you say, Charles? Oh, well, you be say something.
I said awesome. I said awesome.
Oh, awesome.
Charles
think he loses everybody. Wait, everybody thinks Charles. Charles thinks he's losing.
Lauren, does your thing have one of those big speaker things that when you turn it to?
He's trying to say
Victrola. The record player. Them record players you turn like this and they got the big speaker?
Hold on while I turn down the music playing in my head. Jesus loves me.
Are you talking about the turntable?
Well, no, it was them turn.
You talking about the mold kind? Yeah, like old man. Yeah.
Oh, you gonna get in the car with him? Okay, Craig, you go with him then. You gonna get? Oh, I like this layout better anyway. We look cute. We don't need them. Hard legs, right?
I'm party.
Let's get rid of him. Look, this is a festive quorum right here. Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, we go. Yeah, that's right. Jonathan, you with me? Get in the car. Right. Oh, look at everybody. Yeah. Do you think they missed? I don't think so. Okay, we'll let them back in.
I think this is what Charles was talking about.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, and then there were 3. Anybody else want to go? I can bring it about. You can get it for Christmas. Okay. Come on in, y'all. So I want to ask this. Let's talk. Where's Tracy? Oh, there. Anybody here ever experienced a Christmas disaster? Christmas tree caught on fire, the turkey burned up, grandmama slipped and fell in the driveway. Anything. Any Christmas is because my favorite Christmas movie. I like that one.
For Home Alone.
Remember that movie where he licked the pole?
Was it
and
Home
the dog
Alone?
came in and ate the turkey and the
lamb.
lamb.
I know. The kid with the glasses.
Yeah.
That
was my I did that. I licked that pole. Well, I licked it when I read it in Little House on the Prairie. Somebody in the schoolyard, Nellie Olson, told him to lick the fountain, and he did it. I did it, but I did it to the freezer, the metal part of the freezer, and it got stuck. So they ripped the whole tongue off. Don't try that at home. Anybody? No, anybody? Just raise your hand. Any Tracy?
Yeah.
Okay, glad there's only one. What was it? Not that I'm relishing in it, but go ahead.
It was a fire. We had, as I told you, we used to small spaces and a lot of family members, and we always put up sternos, right, with the trays, keep the food hot, right? You know, that's what we do.
You mean like those are catered chafing dishes, the thing bougie people use.
They are not. We made all the food ourselves. However, started a fire in my grandmother's home. So we had to hurry up, get the fire extinguisher, and
was everybody running around screaming this stuff?
An absolute mess, burned the whole kitchen floor.
Oh no.
Mess, yeah. And this wasn't that long ago, actually. I was living in North Carolina, went home to New Jersey to visit. And that's what happened.
Wow. Here's a question. What is the most you have ever spent total on Christmas presents? Jonathan.
Oh man. So it wasn't really a present in traditional sense. I sort of flew out a woman I was seeing, and we went just exploring in New York City, and it cost me a few grand to just.
Did she? So a woman in New York City that cost you a few grand. So in other words, you hired a prostitute.
No. No. Oh no. She ended up being my girlfriend for a time, but I just wanted to go out and have fun and be the one leading the way,
So you were okay. So you said I'm gonna fly you out and this and that other. Okay, how you feel about that decision today?
Oh, I mean, it is what it is. We broke up, and so that's that. But I felt really good in the moment doing it, so I'm happy.
Yes. You and Tracy should get along well, Bougie. His name ain't just a name. I'm kidding. Now you have some children.
Yeah.
What, 13, 14 of them?
Yeah. I'm a Marley,
A Marley. How many kids do you have?
4 that I know of.
Look, everybody laughing at that one. Us and Craig was like, "Oh, I feel you, brother. You guys let me put you up there with Charles. There, going up there with your buddy. And you know what, Andrea, you get up there too. 3 peas in the pod, going up there. There. Oh wait, I got to come down here. Okay, so go ahead, Craig. What's the most you've ever spent?
Probably about $500. I got niece and nephews and everything, so I kind of just give them gift cards, and my mom and dad, and I have no kids, so I don't have to buy for kids.
Only $500 on everybody.
Yeah, man, I'm a good shopper.
What about? Okay, let me ask you this, Craig. Out of all your girlfriends, how much? Cause he got a few of them, y'all. Follow him on social, you'll see. And they know each other. They be all crowded in. Get out of the way, bitch. They be in there. All of them be him in the middle and 8 female heads sticking in. I clocked it. So no, seriously, Craig, really, is that really the most you've ever spent?
Yeah, I mean, maybe a little more. I mean, I don't really keep tabs on, but I'd say on average, $500-$600.
That's a good amount.
Yeah,
that's a good amount. Charles, how much have you spent? You didn't say.
Remember, I didn't do Christmas.
What about the cheering?
Well, I didn't do Christmas. Once you're in, those certain religions, and if you,
your religion didn't allow you to. What religion?
Yeah. I don't want to drop any names, but there's a few religions. Obviously, if you're Jewish, you're not celebrating Christmas.
Jehovah's Witness doesn't either.
If you're Muslim, you're not celebrating Christmas. There's
so can I ask you though? How did your kids feel like when all of their friends were getting things and stuff? How did you explain that to them? Seriously.
Well, once again, because I grew up in that, it wasn't a thing, and you're not thinking about it, so it was one of those things where I didn't really, for me, it was more of, not doing it, and it wasn't a thing, and there are references if you want to go back and understand where the whole Christmas thing actually came from. So there is some serious understanding to that too as well. So that's, you know, where you're able to get some of the ideology from. Because if you look at let's say the three wise men, or the three wise men, they were actually what they call magi, which were fortune tellers, and you know, they saw this North Star that no one else saw. Remember, they were brought on by King Herod to locate Jesus, and what did Herod want to do when he located Jesus? He wanted to kill Jesus, right? And then those magi didn't find him in the city. So what did Herod do? He killed every firstborn in the city. So if you do some research on the story, you know, it can make you look at certain things.
That's the whole thing a little differently.
It really does. I mean, you know, and that's not based on the religion. That's based on doing research. You know, whether it's Thanksgiving or whatever that religious holiday is that, you know, came from, let's say, pagan holidays. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to throw any damp water on things, but I do research because I do want to know at times whether, you know, what I ingest in my body or what I ingest in my life.
Okay, you're moving into shameless plug territory. You're moving into shameless plug territory.
Not at all.
Oh, yes, you are. I know you're getting TV. Trick no good. I want to say this, you guys. Look on the screen. Thank you, Charles. I know my hands looked cracked and horrid a moment ago, and then suddenly they look youthful, deserving of a hand commercial. Okay, maybe not that good, but you know what I'm saying. That's because Janonia Renee on the screen. Click on, use your handheld device. You guys know, if you're here every day, because you've heard about it all month long, that green flow code up in the corner is to the website for Janonia Ray. They're one of our sponsors this season. And I know I look kind of ashy, but what? Bam! There it is. Just like that. Youthful glow. No, he did not go to Peru or some place over in South America for work. I just got the work out of this little jar. If you head over, they've got some discounts for you, and I'm going to put on the screen where you can go to get some of that, and we'll put that up for you. And here's what we'll do. We're going to drop it in the comment section so you can have it for ease. But head over, scan that code, get over, and check out. I've been using their products for, I don't know, 6-7 months now, and especially the serum for at nighttime. Thank you, Janonia Renee. So here we go. We are on the cusp. As a matter of fact, it's a week from, is it tomorrow or today? Christmas.
Today or tomorrow? No.
Is it next Thursday?
Next Wednesday.
It's a week from today. This time next week. Okay. So here we go. If you could have anything, what would you like to unwrap 1 week from today? What would you like to unwrap? And it can be a person. So I'm just saying, because I already know some of y'all, well, I was going to say desperate, but that would only include Charles, but you know what I mean? Right. See, he agreed. Tracy, if you could unwrap any gift seriously, any gift at all, next Wednesday, what gift would you hope to unwrap and why?
Well, you know my recent story, right? So my son's complete healing. I want to unwrap.
Oh, wow. Wow. See? Okay. That's from the heart.
Yeah.
Wow. So let's do this. We can all help purchase that gift for Tracy by just now. You don't have to say it out loud, but in your spirit, send some light, some love, some prayers of healing for Jordan. Is he 17 yet?
He's 17, yes.
He's 17 years old, just about to go out in life and go to college next year and all those wonderful things young people should explore, whatever it is. So we want to send that to you and make it a reality. Let's speak it so, you guys. Seriously, let's speak it so. Thank you for that. Jonathan, if you could unwrap anything 1 week from today, anything at all, what would it be?
Oh, man.
A man? I thought you said you flew a woman. I'm kidding. No scandal. You know, I need to get some good insurance because somebody gonna surely sue me. So no, Jonathan. What is it?
You know,
and don't you say a giant bathtub full of that cologne?
Oh, okay. That I guess I'll
Like,
not
is that
say
even
that.
possible? Did you see his eyes dilate? Go ahead.
Oh boy. So yeah, I'm thinking I don't really want anything physical this year. I just have so much going on as far as like work and stuff. And I want this one project to be done. So yeah, if that was done, I would be so much more clear-headed and able to just like focus on other things like family and connection and being amongst people.
Wow. Okay. So Tracy wants healing for her son. You want project in the can.
Yes, sir.
Craig, what about you? If you could unwrap anything at all, what would it be?
A gift that keeps giving gifts.
The gift. Oh, that could be a whole bunch of stuff.
Like a genie.
Just
a
a gift
genie, a fertilization clinic. I'm just saying. Well, what is it? What is the gift that just keeps on? What is it? Is it joy?
Yeah.
I had a feeling because I know you.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, I'm ringing the bell. Thank you for that. Yeah. Okay. Joy. Okay, Andrea.
So that's exactly what I was going to say is I would love to unwrap joy. However, if you're speaking tangible,
a new house?
Yes, our own home.
Okay, and you live in what part of the country?
I'm in Florida.
Is that where you want the house?
I want it wherever God wants it.
Okay, so that house. So everybody, I'm going to tell you why this is important. It's not just about a gift. But some of you who work with me or know me have seen this because I show it to every person I can. If you haven't seen it, look it up. Google Maya Angelou, just do right. Just do right. And Andrea, you've seen it, right? And in there she goes, when you do the right things, people will add their prayers to your life. And that's what we're doing. We're adding our prayers to every one of these people, and to you as well. There is power in prayer. There's power, you guys. And so, Andrea, we're going to manifest that. We're going to speak it so that house is on the way. Hold it here, and it will find itself around you before you can say, Jagger Robinson, there's my grandma again, girl. And Charles, what about you? If you could unwrap one thing 1 week from today, what would you like it to be?
I would say my cousin. He just my cousin I grew up with passed away on Monday.
You and Andrea both had people this week. Sorry to hear that, Charles.
Yeah. So, and he was trying to make he was going through some health issues, but he was definitely trying to make a change. I don't think he expected, that the change wouldn't come sooner than it did. But yeah, my cousin.
Okay, thank you for that, Charles. I know that's not easy, but you guys, prayers, light and love of healing and just being able to. It's hard enough in the holiday season, but when you lose people during the holiday season, I met a woman last year at a check-in at one of the conferences I was at the hotel, and it was the week of Christmas. I was on the road, and I asked her that question, and she goes, "Don't even bring Christmas up because during COVID, they lost 11 people in their family from COVID, all between Thanksgiving and New Year's. And it has just ruined it. I went and spoke this year in Waukesha, Wisconsin, where they had the Christmas parade massacre a few years ago. And the town brought me in because they didn't want to even decorate anymore down Main Street or anything. And they had not healed. So there's just so much out there. And when something happens during the holidays, it's a deafening reminder. So, Charles, I feel you, man, and sorry for your loss. Seriously. Oh Lord, Tracy, if you could wrap anything and no, it cannot be your own island. Okay, it can. What is it? What would you like to unwrap? Seriously. Oh, I got you already.
Yeah.
What didn't I get?
Yourself.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be honest, and I hadn't even thought about it because I was like, I don't include myself in that. What I would unwrap was for all of my siblings and families 1 and 2, because I'm the anchor baby in both of those families, and none of the siblings get along in either. It's just, I don't understand it. They were raised by the same two women that I had for, they had them the whole time. I had each woman for as little time. And it's like I was raised by two different people. So I would unwrap healing for them, especially family number one, because my siblings, they're in their mid 80s, early 80s, late 70s. And I just feel God is keeping them so that they will have a chance to mend the fences between them. So that's what I would unwrap. Mm-hmm. It really is. It breaks my heart. It does. So what about you all out there? We've got a bunch of people sounding off, and 1,295 of you were here a minute ago. We're at 1079 right now. And if you guys want to put yours in there, please do. Jamila, how you doing? Lori Whitney, what's the Lori say? Mine was a big kitchen. Oh, she's talking about the gift. Oh, I remember those nice kitchen sets. I really secretly wanted one of those too, but I already knew, not a shot. Big kitchen set that looked real and was as tall as I was, being little. I love to cook and bake. Yes. And let me see. Oh, A Christmas Story. Thank you, Miss Wise. That's what we watch that every year and have Chinese for Christmas dinner because of that movie. Wow. Okay. Let me see. Real quick, one word. We're going to go around and just ask you each, because we're out of time. This was so much fun. Family tradition. Maybe it's one that you're going to implement. Maybe it's one that is just in your household and not your extended family. Or maybe it's one that's been there since you were itty bitty little bitty kid and you still do it today. Real quick, let's close with that. Andrea, family tradition, favorite.
What we do now with our daughter, who's 18, and we've been doing it with her whole life, is read the Christmas story. Because Charles, there's so much more to the Christmas story than what you mentioned.
True, I'm sure.
Oh, that was it. Okay, I'm looking at all these. Gordon, thank you. Let me throw your hug. Hey, Gordon. Nice to see. Oh, Lynn, Dr. Shut up. I knew you were going to get that. I did that for you, Andrea. Peace for the world is what Lynn Hurdle, spoken like a conflict resolutionist. Yes. Where Chuck gonna turn? How you gonna turn your camera off, Chuck? I'm putting him down there. I'm kidding. I'm gonna put him back. Okay, Charles, come back.
Yeah.
Lori Whitney says thank you for sharing. Who hasn't spoken yet on the tradition? Tracy?
I would just say the Temptations Christmas album. That's always played in our family homes.
Is that the one we go, it was the night before Christmas?
Yes.
All through the house. Okay,
yes.
Love it. Charles? Anything? No, it doesn't have to be Christmas, but during
no,
you guys must do something.
Fully. Just embracing the family that I do have. I'm missing my daughter, my 15-year-old, that I haven't talked to in some time. So really just looking at the family that I do have and trying to make the best of
I
that.
hear you. Me too, Charles. Me too. Because for decades, this was a time of year where I felt the loneliest because I didn't know that family was based in love and not in blood. Relatives are based in blood, but family you can find anywhere as long as there's love. So I feel you. Thank you for that. Mr. Jonathan, tradition?
Yeah, so I used to go out to my aunt's apartment during the holidays for a big Christmas dinner. And it was a small apartment, maybe like 1,000 square feet, but about like 50 people crammed in there and all just like sharing plates of food and just talking to each other, catching up. And so that was an amazing tradition we've always had.
Oh, sounds awesome. Sounds awesome. See, you don't got to have a lot. You just have to have each other, And Craig, wrap us up.
Well, we all go to my sisters, my family, my mom and dad, everybody, niece and nephews, bro, everybody. And we have a big smorgasbord of food everywhere, and then watch everyone open presents and all the niece and nephews and family, and, just have a good time spending together.
Yes, those of you who have little ones around for Christmas, consider yourself among the most blessed, because there's nothing like watching those kids just go nuts and play it all day. That's what I love. I play 10 minutes one thing, throw it in the corner, and then for weeks, you just have so much fun with all your the memories. I just want to say I love Lori. Lori said her wishes for more unwanted animals to get warm, cozy homes with loving people. I second that emotion. Listen, we're out of time. I just want to thank you all for coming and for being who you are. I'm telling you, you all look for it, including all of you out there. This year coming, 2025, is a year of Jubilee. It is. Get prepared for more increase. Get prepared for your blessings. Be prepared for your miracles. Be prepared and welcoming of your increase. Take it. Know what you're going to do with it. Don't be surprised when it shows up, because that means you won't most likely know what to do with it. Trust me, all of the things I just named, they don't want to visit you. They want to move in. Remember, this is the year. Get that room ready, because they're packed and ready to come to your world. Take that with you. Have the best holiday season ever. I'm Dr. Lauren, and I will see you, God willing, tomorrow morning out on the front porch for another illuminated conversation. And I wouldn't want to do it without you, and I couldn't. So, experts, thank you so much. Have the very best holiday ever. I love all of you. I love y'all too, and there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. Now get out of here, and don't you dare let my screen door slam on the way out. Bye, experts. Have a great holiday. Mwah! Bye, everybody.
Show me your soul. Baby, I'll show you mine. Show me your soul. Honey, it's way past time. How expensive do I have to be? Need I spell it out before you get it, baby? Show me your soul. And honey, I'll show you